Thank you, Kevin Russell. I appreciate your work ethic. I just been down here trying to be entertaining. Notice I said trying.
Yeah,
so,
well,
thank
trying
you,
is the
Chris.
first step towards failure.
Look, I knew it. I knew he was just waiting in the wings to jump in. Good morning, Christopher James.
Hey,
how are
good
you,
to
brother?
see you there.
Dude,
Great.
Good to see you, man. It's been actually. Was it late last year we went out on the showboat and caught Christopher on the showboat last year? Still a little chilly. We were out roaming around on the showboat.
Outside? You went outside?
No,
I
we
haven't
did
been
go.
outside in years. I've been there for so long.
We did go outside. I have to. I feel like it's kind of like if I'm on the boat, I might as well roam around.
I guess so.
I might as well go
I've
from
done
top-
10,000 shows there.
Dude, I was going to ask you, you've been in Branson for how many years now?
20.
20 years. So 10,000 shows?
Yeah, we do 450 some there, and then I do other one-off shows all over the place. So we kept track of it, and earlier last month, I hit 10,000 shows.
Wow.
Wow. Dude, that's wacky, man.
crazy.
I bet you can
I know, it's
remember
insane.
every one of them, can't you?
I have everyone documented. Every one I go home and take notes on.
Do you really?
I really do. Yeah.
Wow, dude. Imagine how much better our show would be if we did that, Kevin.
Just once. Just do it once. Just
Yeah.
See, he's making a joke, but he's
No,
not wrong.
I'm not making a joke. That's adorable. You thought that was a joke.
Somebody's making notes about it. I can tell
That's
you that.
exactly. Oh boy, you show right about that. It's probably the boss don't listen. He don't. He's just.
No.
He's like, as long as I don't get complaints from the FCC, you boys are fine.
Yeah.
You
Well,
boys are
Grisham's
fine.
on. He's
Yeah.
busy listening.
He is. So Christopher James, in addition to performing for many years at the Showboat Branson Bell, you actually have several other businesses. You're constantly
We
busy,
got a lot
brother.
going on.
A lot.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we have the Dice and Dine, the board game cafe, which has been amazing. I didn't even intend to buy it. It was kind of an accident. And we've had it almost 3 years, I think, now. Wow.
And I'll tell you what, Christopher, ever since you guys have taken over, man, I've not been by that place during normal business hours when it was not packed full of people.
Yeah.
Dude, people are digging it, man.
Yeah, well, we started having events, so you can come in for trivia. We have a big event tonight. I'm testing stuff that I'm going to host here soon. So it's
Really?
speed trivia. So you come in, you got buzzers in front of you. And
What are the subjects? For
I don't
speech?
tell them ahead of time. No, and it's not just trivia. Like it's an in-store scavenger hunt. So I might say, show me a picture of the Capitol building. You got to
Okay.
figure out where you would have it, like on money or something.
Okay. All right.
Show me red lipstick, whatever. You'd have that.
Yeah, I
Whatever.
definitely wouldn't have the money.
Yeah. You should apply for the $500.
Son, if I could register for myself, I already would. I've been begging people, y'all want to nominate me up one time? That's it.
But we have big events. We have mystery nights. We have nights where everybody dresses up in costumes that comes in. And we have a murder mystery. We have trivias on everything that you can imagine.
So, and this is very much a family-run business. Your
Oh,
whole
yes.
empire, you really do involve the wife and kiddos.
My daughter does all the video work. My son does something. And
He's sons.
no, he helps build everything. He builds all the decor outside and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, we're getting ready for some big decor outside we've been working on. So
Awesome.
It's just been too cold to
Yeah.
work out there.
Dude, pretty. And you can go down there and get you a mouthful to eat, too.
Oh, yes. We have quadrupled the menu what was there. We had the paninis. We started dirty sodas. People are crazy about that. And we have the only real soft serve ice cream in town.
Oh.
Did
Are
you know that?
talking about real soft serve?
Yes.
You talking about what?
You have to have so much. This is so boring, but you have to
No.
have so much milk fat. And there's a reason that all the fast food places don't call it ice cream. They call it cold treats.
Frosty treats or
Yeah,
whatnot?
because they
yeah.
can't say ice cream legally because
Really?
it's just flavored ice. And so we have the actual stuff, and we even have boozy ice cream.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah,
Do you really?
yeah.
Really? So, Kevin Russell, we might have to go belly up to the ice cream bar down at the board game cafe.
I'm all about that.
downtown Branson.
So
So
we just like to have fun. So-
no, dude, and it's a great that I always appreciate when someone wants to start a business or take over a business. Number one, that is unique to the area because there's nothing else like it anywhere in town. But you took something that had already started and was a concept, and you just blew the doors off of it.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. We had no intention of buying it. I told my wife I would go in and talk to them, the owners, because I had been asked to. They were curious if I wanted to buy it. I told her, drop me off. I'll run in, talk to them real quick, go get the kids a treat, come back, pick me up. So she picked me up, and she's like, well, how'd they take it? I said, You own a cafe now.
Take me to the notary's office real quick, man. We bought a cafe.
So it was for her birthday. So
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure she
Happy birthday.
appreciated it.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah,
she did.
for her
You
next 10 birthdays.
Bought her a whole bunch of
So-
work for her birthday. That's exactly right.
But it is what it is. It's a lot of fun. It's actually relaxing to me. After being on stage and stuff, I can just go there and do my
And
thing.
just kind of turn it off, right?
Yeah.
And
Just teach people games.
And again, dude, you're playing. Like it's obviously work. You know, you do have the work that goes on with it, but you're getting to do something that you really truly enjoy.
Yeah. I had never played board games before I bought it, but yes.
Really?
Yeah.
You weren't a board game kid?
No, I wasn't 12 years old. But
Wow.
Well, you were at one point.
at one point, no. That was
well,
always my
you
joke.
were
But
al-
now I see that there's like all kinds of.
You were already out on the road at 12 years old, if I'm not
I was,
mistaken.
yeah,
He already had
yeah.
like 4 businesses.
You'd already been
and-
Yeah.
kicked out.
Yeah, I know,
Oh.
son. He left on his own recognizance. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah. I
Mom
was
and Dad,
doing comedy clubs
I
and
got the
stuff.
money rolling in. Yeah, 100%. It's a great, really is a great story. What's your favorite board game now that you've gotten into it?
Horrified. I
I'm
love
not- I'm
Horrified.
not familiar with
you
Horrified.
You are battling the Universal monsters, and I'm obsessed with those. I watch all the old
Dracula,
movies and stuff.
Frankenstein,
Yeah, it's
okay.
kind of like a pandemic game where you're all working together. I like the games where you work together.
That's pretty
'Cause I
fun.
don't like competition. So you're trying to beat Dracula and all
Okay.
that, and yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna have to try that one out.
right.
Have you watched the new Frankenstein movie on Netflix?
Oh yeah.
How is it?
Twice. It's great.
Okay, obviously the twice.
Yeah, you watched it twice. Must be.
Yeah, dude,
Every night I watch at least 2 old movies that have Bella or Boris and all
dude,
that.
they're so awesome. They really. I think it was it Peacock that has all of the Universal monsters, or is
Well,
it?
I think they do in Hulu.
And
I watch
Hulu,
them all on
yeah,
Hulu.
Hulu as well. Christopher James is joining us today. We're talking about
Yeah, here we
everything under the sun. So, Christopher, you told me when you reached out earlier this month that you had some pretty cool and interesting stuff to talk about for next year. What you want to talk about?
Yeah, not with the cafe, but next year, and we're just announcing this today. You get the first.
Oh, we get the
Breaking news.
scoop. How about that?
You ring your little bell there.
That's
There you
right.
go. And so this, what was that?
That was my knuckle crack. I'm getting ready for some bell ringing, son.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am taking over and co-producing the Comedy Bash show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are
And
you
so we're
really?
working on casting it. Shannon's going to be in it. Blake's going to be in it. And with the band, all that. And so, yeah. And Jim Barber is going to be part of the show.
Oh, Jim's
And
coming.
I'm currently like working on that. I designed a new logo. We are doing press and everything. So
Really?
it's just starting today.
Dude,
So I will be there. Yeah.
that
next
sounds pretty awesome to me. Like, I already know that Shannon is.
year. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
Applejack.
Oh, Applejack. Yeah,
he's one of the good ones.
He is. He's a little off. He definitely are people. So how'd this come about? Did you
Well-
guys just have a meeting or
No, honestly, what happened was they called me the beginning of this year, asked me if I'd be interested. I told them I was committed this year to what I'm doing at the Showboat. And when they heard about changes going on, immediately, that's within an hour, I got a call asking me if I'd be interested in talking to them. So once I talked and found out, you know what? I only have to work 3 days a week. Isn't that amazing?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
oh boy.
yeah, tell me about it. After doing 12 or 13 shows a week for 20 years. And so then they told me about that. They told me that I would help do the menu and I'd help produce the show and pick the acts and all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, sold. And my
Dude.
kids were so happy. They've been begging me for years to not work so much.
I
Yeah.
bet, man. And I know that they appreciate the fact that they come to work with you and you've taken them around and they get to have fun. But at the same time, man, they're getting older. You know, they need probably some more time with their dad. Well, that's really cool, man.
is.
And plus, what a great venue.
It's fantastic. You know, I'd never been there. I'll be honest.
Really?
Okay. And so, well, my schedule. I don't get to go to shows.
You're not
so-
wrong, yeah.
And so they invited me to come out and look before I committed to anything. And I took the kids and I told them, I don't know what to expect. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if people are going to be in overalls. I don't know if there's bald knobbing going on. I don't know
You
anything.
never really know.
I don't know. And so when we went, we were very surprised. Like, it was not what I thought it was going to be. I mean, Jim Barber, I've always wanted to work with Jim. Jim is the first show I saw when he was with Dave, when I moved here to Branson. Very first show, very first day.
Wow.
And so he was there, and Blake Walker was there, and it was just so much fun. It was great. And I'm like, you got a meal, and I don't have to worry about being on a boat and the weather.
That's
and-
right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. And it's a little bit closer. Well, I don't know. It depends on where you live, whether or not
It's
it's
about the
closer for
same.
you to drive. Oh, okay.
Well, here's the best part. With the Showboat, I have to commit to like 3 hours a day, roughly. You know, you go in, the boat leaves. I can't leave. So we're on that the whole time.
Yeah.
This, I'm going to be in and out an hour and a half, 2 hours. So
Dude, so awesome,
I
man.
know.
Well, dude, and congratulations, man. I mean, obviously, one chapter comes to a close, another chapter opens, right?
Yes, I'm so happy
You're
about this
gonna-
chapter.
I bet you are, man. It allows you to stretch your legs a little bit more creatively. And
Mm-hmm.
again, you and I have talked many times over the years about, I've come up with this bit or this
Mm-hmm.
joke or this or that. It's not always a perfect fit for the show that I'm doing. So I just sort of take that and just sort of hold it back and do it. Are you breaking some of that stuff that you came up with? Are
yeah.
you really?
You know, one of the reasons that I wanted to do it was that I have the opportunity to do more because people have always asked me, when can we see the whole show? Because they know I do a cruise ship show, I do comedy clubs, I do these off shows that are an hour and a half or so. And so they're going to get the chance.
Awesome.
And, I have people that are like, I don't want to go on a boat. I don't want to do it. Well, now you don't have to. Now
Yeah.
you can come there and you're going to see the best bits that I've done at the Showboat, but I have a ton of new stuff that I have been getting ready to premiere.
Will there
So,
be any bald knobbing going on?
doubtful.
Okay.
Doubtful.
Okay. Just
But it's
check.
going to be great. I mean, we're going to have a new menu.
Ooh.
And new times.
And you're helping create the menu, right?
Well, we've been talking about the menu, what works, what food,
Yeah.
We gave our opinion. My kids are very vocal and gave their opinions on the menu. And so there's going to be some changes and
Awesome.
stuff. So
That's pretty awesome. Do you have an opening date for next year? Do you know when you guys are
I don't
kicking
know
off yet?
exactly
Okay.
because we haven't nailed all that down. We're honestly, today, I'm not kidding.
Dude.
is the press. I have the message from Jeff, the owner out there, telling me to get my bio ready for today.
So I'm just going to go ahead and tell y'all right now. Shepherd of the Hills is one of those places that it is steeped in history for this area. Harold Bell Wright hung out up there when he wrote The Shepherd of the Hills all those many years ago. And, there was a time about 10 years ago, 8 years ago, something like that, when we lost Shepherd of the Hills. It actually closed. It closed down. And it stayed closed for the remainder of like half a season or whatever. And then that next spring, Jeff and his partners came in, and Jeff has a very personal, deep-rooted connection
Yeah, he does.
with the Shepherd of the Hills. And he's like, man, I want to keep this going forever. I want to keep this going. This is part of our family. It's part of our heritage here in Branson. And Christopher, the fact that not only did he put his money where his mouth is, every single time I go out there, I see something different. We went to the Wild West show,
Yeah.
which, by the way, super fun,
Yeah.
super cool. I hope that it comes back for next year. I really do. I know that Jeff was efforting, talking about doing different things. It really is cool, even if it's just like a one-off here and there. Be really cool, dude. We saw all kind of stuff, slides, bridges, all sorts of activities. Man, he just keeps adding stuff to it.
Well, you know what I noticed is that it very, very much feels like a family and not a big corporation. It very much feels like that.
Yep.
And just right away, I couldn't believe how friendly everybody was. And he was telling me, well, I have this idea. And they're all great, asking me my opinion. It was nice to be asked my opinion about what should be in the show and stuff like that.
100%, man.
And so we're talking about me maybe doing a one-off show occasionally that is just classic magic comedy, just me doing straight comedy, mentalism, and my daughter maybe being involved because she does mentalism with me
Oh, wow.
when we're not working at the Showboat. She does a show with me, and so we're talking about, well, maybe in the summer we'll have the Branson's youngest mentalist with me and stuff like that.
I love
all these. We haven't committed to any of that, to tell you the
Right.
truth, because we're just in the development stage. But we have all those options of things going on. So, and he has so many great ideas. He's already talking about next Christmas, next Halloween,
Yes.
like all this stuff.
And so much space, so much
Yes.
area to do whatever he wants to do. Now, I want to go back and talk about your mentalism here.
Good.
Josh Clark here, Kevin Russell there, Christopher James is joining us. This is The Upside with Josh and them. So, and yeah,
John
Christopher's them today. Chris
Yeah,
and
he's
Kevin.
one of them.
He is. He's one of the good ones, though. Let's talk about
What?
your
Who are the bad ones? What?
son. We don't talk about the
There
bad
are
ones.
some
We-
bad ones.
There are some bad ones out there, boy. You just try to get them in here and ask them a question, and they go, "Yeah." Or no, That's right. We don't have to worry about that with Christopher. So about, man, I don't know. This is probably 6 or 7 years ago at this point. I came out to see the show. I'm pretty sure I was still writing for the newspaper. And Christopher said, I'm working on this new mentalism trick, and I want to show you. Set up your camera. He's like, just go ahead and set it up.
Oh,
and
boy.
I set up my camera, and he did the close your eyes, and when I touch your arm, raise your arm, and then raise your other arm, and this and that and the other. And then he's able to get me to do it without touching me, and I swear it feels like somebody's touching me. We saw it actually.
Sure you do. Yeah.
We saw it actually on stage, and I had to go to this little old lady that you had drug up on stage, right? She's trying to tell her husband it's real. Mm-hmm. She's trying, and he's like, "There's no way. He wasn't even touching you." And she said, "I felt him." I had to go and defend that little lady. I said, "Ma'am, he did that to me the last time he was here." Right? It is what she said. Didn't it feel like he was poking your arm? I said, "Yes, ma'am. It 100% did." Dude, are we going to see some of that?
Yeah. You know what's funny
boy.
about that is a routine I did for my hairdresser when I first came to town down at Three Faces there, and she still has it on her phone and shows it to everybody. Every time I go in, she's like, "I showed it to this person." And so when I met Jeff and them, I said, "Let me just show you something." We were talking about filling time, and if something ever happens, can I improvise? And I'm like, "Yeah, here, I'll do this real quick. I can do this and stretch it way out." And we did it, and we filmed it for them, and they still ask me about it when I go out and meet with them.
It really is amazing. And that's one of the things that I've noticed about seeing your show, seeing bits and pieces of what you do over the years, because obviously, like you mentioned, you have your own full show that you do.
Yeah.
But all these years of the showboat, it's just been little tiny increments and little bits and this and that and the other, right? I personally am looking forward to seeing you do your full show.
The full thing.
It's something that I've
It's
wanted to
completely
see for a
different.
while. Dude, I can't even. I mean, I can imagine, but I can't even imagine how different it is. That is a huge plus for me, Christopher. I love the fact that we do have so many entertainers that have shows and have productions that they go out and do, like a casino tour or a performing arts venue tour or whatever, but we don't get to see them here in Branson. I appreciate it. I appreciate seeing something different. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, and for years I've wanted to do something. We may be able to do something with this, is that I've always said the comedians in town have their set stuff, but they do other stuff, like you're saying.
Yeah.
And so I always wanted to have a show or a venue where they could come out and do something totally different character, be themselves and not be a character, you know?
Yeah.
And something like that to showcase that, because there's so much talent here in town. So
If only you had a show or a venue where you have a little clout and a little pull.
yeah,
How
and some
about
people
that?
that want to.
How about
really,
that,
yeah.
Christopher James?
But I think it's going to be great. You know, there's going to be a lot of changes out the showboat. And as soon as the talk started earlier this year, I just felt like it's been 20 years. I hit a milestone here.
Yeah.
And I do a joke in the show where I say no one should keep the same job for 20 years. You should move around. Well, I mean, you got one life, right? So you want to experience different
Right,
things, at least
right.
different places that you're doing
Yeah.
your job. So all year I've done that. And so the wait staff, when I kind of hinted to them, they're like, well, you've been saying it all year. And so, you know, with the changes, it's just a great time. And I just felt like, you know, I'm not probably a good fit for some of the things going on. And so this way I have more control. And yeah, I'm
So,
very excited.
Do you have a last date? Do you have like, oh, this is going to be my last show, so whatever is the last
New
day on the
Year's.
calendar?
Yeah.
New Year's? Mm-hmm. Okay.
New Year's Eve. Yeah.
Wow. Are
Yeah.
you planning something extra special for
No,
your send-off?
I'm very much every day needs to be the same.
I got you.
So I don't like making a big deal about things.
Right.
So,
And again, you know, we were kind of talking off the air when Kevin and Josh were talking about, why's Christopher James coming in? What's he got? What's he got to talk about? I'm like, well, I don't know for sure, but based on what I've been hearing and this and that and the other, and you told me, you're like, dude, you're legitimately, genuinely super excited for next year.
You have no idea.
Dude,
But
you really
just
are.
this weekend, my wife and kids, they said, we know that you might be a little upset. You've been there 20 years and blah, blah, blah. They said, but when you're not around, we talk about how great it's going to be. Like, we're so excited because then you can be at the cafe more. You can do
Right.
these one-off shows. Already I'm scheduling one-off shows for January, February. 'Cause here's the best part. I get weekends off. I haven't had weekends off my entire life. So our show out there, right now, the plan is Monday, Wednesday, Fridays.
Oh, dude, so awesome.
No, I haven't had a Saturday off since I was 12. So that is crazy.
I hope you enjoy it. Chris.
Oh, it's gonna be
brother.
great.
I really, truthfully do. I hope that this gives you a chance to stretch your creative legs, and when
Just live life. I just want to live a life and not be so busy.
and when you talk, it's good that you're doing it with the cast and people that you're doing it with to have this whole new chapter, this whole new stage, this whole new phase, this whole new season of life. And you're going in with fellows that are like-minded, that you share common goals with, that you want to produce something fun and big and different,
Right.
to highlight a bunch of different stuff.
You know, it's lonely at the showboat for me because the singers hang out together, the band hangs out together, Tex, I'm by myself. And so it's going to be great to have other comedians and stuff to work with. So that is what my wife says. I am the loneliest person with so many people around me because they're all busy. They're busy. They got stuff to do with music and stuff. I'm just sitting there, you know.
That's right.
So it's going to be great. I cannot wait.
That's awesome. Christopher James, brother, we appreciate you getting up so early. Tell folks where they can find you on social media, you and all of your business ventures.
Yeah, at BransonBoardGameCafe.com. Come in for the speed trivia tonight because I'm giving away 2 showboat tickets.
Ooh.
So they can come and see
okay.
one of my last shows.
Oh,
So
that's awesome.
I'm paying for them. I got it all. So tonight's winner gets showboat tickets. But they're for the cafe and Funny Hyper Magic. You can see me on there, and Christopher Magic and all that. And you see my signs and my videos, and I'm on YouTube, and blah, 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 all that boring stuff.
Everywhere you can find high-quality digital entertainment.
Yes, and my main website, thevoiceofbranson.com,
The Voice of Branson.
which gives you access to everything.
.com. It's kind of funny because our friend Brad Williams has, what is it?
Branson musician?
Branson Singer.
Branson Singer.
BransonSinger.com. I'm like, how did you get Brad? He's like, nobody had it. So
Yeah.
I just got on.
I have BransonBestComedy.com.
That's awesome. Christopher James, listen, y'all keep an eye out, our friends at Shepherd of the Hills that are going to be having their announcements for next season.
Go see the
schedule and all
Christmas
that.
shows and stuff. People don't know there's so many shows there.
So many shows. And look, I really appreciate the fact because the theater, you know, that used to be outdoor, right? And they walled it in. They put the air conditioner, they put the heater, they added to the backstage. Like, it is legit, y'all. They've got the adventure park. You've got the tower, the zip rider, the ropes course. You've also got the mountain coaster, which is probably
the Christmas lights and all that stuff going on,
Dude,
so.
the drive-through lighting display. If you haven't done it yet, do yourself a favor.
Yeah, people don't
and
know
get
that
out and
theater
go.
is there. And
No.
when we went again this week, and my wife was like, "This is a nice theater.
It
Like,
really
this
is.
cool for comedy and for shows." We saw A Christmas Story.
Oh,
So,
dude,
yeah.
so awesome. Christopher James joining us.